Good morning, friends. Previously we completed question number 1 and 2 of exercise 14.2. Today we will continue with question number 3. So here question number 3 is Rahman is making a wheel using spokes. He wants to fix equal spokes in such a way that angle between any pair of consecutive spokes are equal. Help him to complete the following table. So there is one wheel and he wants to place a spoke in a wheel. So if we consider this as a wheel, then the spoke can be like this. You can see here we have 4 spokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And angle between consecutive spokes are equal. It is written that angle between consecutive spokes are equal. So if we take this angle, it can be 90 degree. This is also 90 degree. This is also 90 degree. And this is also 90 degree. It means angle between two consecutive spokes are equal. Same if he increase or decrease the number of spokes, angle between consecutive spokes are equal. That is the condition. Angle is same. So we need to find the values that is not given in the table. Number of spokes. So what is the first value? When number of spokes are 4, angle between consecutive spoke is 90. If number of spokes are 6, angle between consecutive spokes is 60 degree. So we need to find when 8 spokes are there, what is the angle between two consecutive spokes? When 10 spokes are there, what is the angle between them? And when 12 spokes are there, what is the angle between them? So you can see if the number of spokes are increasing. Now here in the second it is written that when number of spokes are 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So each angle is of 60 degree. So when number of spokes are increasing, angle is decreasing. Number of spokes are increasing, angle is decreasing. Means they are in a inverse proportion. So first question is, as the number of spokes and angle formed between pair of consecutive spokes are in inverse proportion. So yes, they are in a inverse proportion. So we can write yes, angle and number of spokes are in a inverse proportion. Now here let's fill this table. So here these are the value of x and these are the value of y. So this one is x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y4, x5 y5. So for first, if we want to find x3 y3, so we can write it is in inverse proportion. So x1 y1 is equal to x3 y3. x1 is 4, y1 is 9. x3 is 8 and we need to find y3. Now to find y3, take 8 in a divide. 4 multiply 90 divide 8 is equal to y3. So if we cut this, we will get 45. So y3 is equal to 45 degree. So when the number of spokes are 8, angle between consecutive spoke is 45. Now next, if 10 spokes are there, what is the angle between them? So we can write x1 y1 is equal to x4 y4. x1 is 4, y1 is 9. x4 is 10 and we need to find y4. So take 10 in the divide. So y4 will be 36 degree. So when number of spokes are 10, angle between consecutive spoke is 36. Now when it is 12, what is the angle? So we can write x1 y1 is equal to x5 y5. So 4 multiply 90 is equal to 12 multiply y5. So take 12 in the divide. So 4 3s are 12, 3 3s are 90. So it is y5 30 degree. It means when the number of spokes are 12, angle between consecutive spoke is 30. our x1 will be 4, that is when number of spokes are 4, angle between them is 90. So when number of spokes are, that is x2, so what is 1? Angle between them is what? So we can write here x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. 4 multiply 90 is equal to 15 multiply y2, that is angle between them. So 4 multiply 90 divided 15. In a previous condition we take x, that is x1, that is 4 number of spokes, y1, that is angle between them, y2. So we can write 6. So y2 is equal to 24. So angle between each spoke will be 24. Clear? Now next one. How many spokes would be needed if the angle between each pair of consecutive spokes is 40 degree? When angle is 40 degree, what are the number of spokes? So again we can use previous condition. In a previous table, x1 is 4, y1 is 90. Now for this condition we need to find x2, number of spokes, when angle is 40 degree. So here we can write x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. For this it is 4 multiply 90 is equal to 40. Now take this 40 and divide. 1 0 cancel, 4 4 cancel. So x2 will be 9. So when angle is 40 degree, number of spokes will be 9. Clear? Now next one. Example 4. If a box of sweets is divided among 24 children, they will get 5 sweets each. How many would each get if the number of children is reduced by 4? So when there are 24 children, each will get 5 sweets. So we need to find when reduced by 4 means 4 children are cancelled out. So what are the remaining children? 20 children. So if there are 20 children, how many sweets did each one get? So if the number of children are increasing, number of sweets will be decreased because bunch of sweets will be same. So number of sweets and number of children are in an inverse proportion. If children are reducing, each will get more sweet, and if children are increased, each will get less sweet. So that's why we can write number of children and number of sweets are in inverse proportion. So we can make a table. Number of children, number of sweets. When there are 24 children, sweets get by each will be 5. When it is reduced by 4, so when there are 20 children, what is the sweet get by each children? So this will be our x1, y1, x2, y. Instead of this, you can write number of sweet as a x1, x2 and number of children as a y1, y2. You will get the same answer. So we can write x1, y1 is equal to x2, y2. 24 multiply 5 is equal to 20 multiply by 2. Take 20 and divide. So 4 and 6. It means each children get 6 sweets. Now next, a farmer had enough food to feed 20 animals for 6 days. How long would food last if there were 10 animals more in his cattle? So question is what? 20 animals, food lasts for 6 days. when 10 more animals will be added, so for how many days food will last? So if the number of animals are increasing, then food lasts for less days. So if the number of animals are increasing, number of days are decreasing, means it is inverse proportion. So we can write number of animals and number of days are in inverse proportion. So we can write, here you can write number of animals first or number of days first, all will give the same answer. Number of animals, number of days. When 20 animals are there, food will last for 6 days. When 10 more added, it means 20 plus 10. So when it is 30, for how many days food will last? So this will be our x1 y1 and this will be our x2 y2. So we can write x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. So 20 multiplied 6 is equal to 30 multiplied y2. Now take 13 and divide. So y2 will be 4. So food will last for 4 days. Clear? Now next one. A contractor estimates that 3 persons could rewire house in 4 days. When 3 persons are working, work complete in a 4 days. If we use 4 persons instead of 3, how long should they take to complete the job? So here, if the number of persons are increasing, time to complete the job is decreasing. So that's why it is in inverse proportion. So we can write when number of persons and time to complete job are in inverse proportion. So we can make a table. Number of persons and days to complete a job. When 3 persons are working, they complete the work in 4 days. So when contractor use 4 persons, how many days will take it? So this will be x1 y1, x2 y2. So we can write 3 multiplied 4 is equal to 4 multiplied y2. Take 4 in a divide. So 3 days. If 4 persons are working, then it will take 3 days. Now here 3 questions are required. Three questions that you need to solve in homework.